Hi everyone and welcome. It's great having you here. Well, it's that time again. I always like to try to do a lather test of recent soaps, ones that I try not to do repeats, try to do new things that maybe you haven't seen before. And if the light looks a little weird, it's because there's some natural light coming in the window and it's really throwing off my lighting. So give me a moment. As weird as that is, the natural light kind of throws everything off. Isn't that weird? Anyway, so let's get started. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you haven't been watching those collaboration videos, you're really missing out. And I put a link to them again here in this video because I want to make sure that you're checking them all out. There are a lot of them. There are over 60 different soapers that were involved in that fall celebration collaboration video. So I hope that you take an opportunity. You would really be missing out if you're not checking them all out. So I'm going to start out by doing Purity. This is probably one of my all-time favorite soaps, or most popular, I should say. And I really love these. These are great little soaps. They're not little, but they're round, and I like the way they fit in my hand. But they are popular for a reason. They're simple. There's not a whole lot to them. I just use some nice oils in them and very lightly fragrance them, and they're very gentle. They have a nice lathery suds. That's that goat milk and coconut milk there. And I'm doing this in very little water here, which will be recycled afterwards in my garden. But as you can see, there's a nice lather there. I really like these. Very nice. And it smells very, very clean. There's not but just a tad bit of fragrance there. Unlike the next one I'm about to review here. And I'll rinse after the second soap. I just use very little water here, so I do have to change it out twice. But again, this water will be reused. So here is the Eastern Spices soap, which is fragranced with sandalwood and 10 times orange. And I just love that combination. That's, of course, that turmeric, which I don't mind because it's so good for us, right? You do get that orange color, but that's to be expected with turmeric. And it is that turmeric that is so very good for us. Well, there are so many fantastic benefits to using turmeric in all sorts of products. Now, some might say, well, it's not a leave-on product, so you're not going to get the benefit of it. But actually, sure, if I rinse this off within a second of putting it on, I'm not going to get the same benefit. But if you lather with this for a few minutes, and something my mother taught me to make sure you're washing your hands properly was to sing the happy birthday song. I learned that as a kid, and she said that's just enough time to wash your hands. So if you're starting just now, so you would, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to everyone born in September, happy birthday to you, and then rinse. Look at me, trying to teach people how to wash their hands. I'm sure you all know that. So let me empty this out, and then we'll move on to the next ones. All right, so we're ready now to do the remaining two. This is the cornbread. Oh, that smells divine too. These all smell so good, I can't help it. This is the cornmeal and buttermilk. And it has such a great exfoliating, very gentle, more gentle than you're going to get from salt, but still a very good exfoliation. And it really lathers up nicely too. And that's the buttermilk. And they're so nice and hard, too. I like that. Buttermilk cornbread. Fantastic. I call them buttermilk cornbread. It's not cornbread because it's not cooked cornmeal. But all right, so finally, finally we have the one that was made with my own summer squash. Isn't that great? I really had a lot of fun with it. It's a little dark, but that's okay. And I knew this one would be really bubbly. The squash does that. Sort of like pumpkin, they add that great sudsiness to the soap. I like that a lot. Isn't that nice? Very sudsy. I really like this one too. I like them all. I guess I'm just partial to everything. Whether it be my soap or your soap, it's soap. I love soap. All right, so everyone, I hope you found this enjoyable, or at least maybe you learned a little something. You learned how to sing happy birthday while you wash your hands, right? Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.